Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Nosa. I'm a medical doctor in the UK and I make videos on medicine and lifestyle. So I've just realized I recently hit 6,000 subscribers and I thank you guys so much for subscribing to me. And I just thought, actually, you guys don't know me like that. Like, you don't really know me. So I thought I should do a get to know me today. Basically 20 random facts about me. I even feel like some of my family and friends are not going to know these facts or are going to be surprised by some of them. So if you guys would like to see more, please keep watching. First fact about me, I am the 15th child. Yes, 15. I basically have 16 siblings. Now imagine what it was like growing up in my household.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
But really, in all seriousness, like actually I had an okay, happy childhood. It was just quite complex, I would say, growing up in, you know, a household where you've got so many siblings. Second random fact about me, I can't wink to save my life. Third random fact about me is I'm from Edo State in Nigeria, but my grandma on my mom's side, so my maternal grandma, was from Sierra Leone and my great-grandfather was from Gambia. So I guess that makes me like 1/8 Gambian and 1/4 Sierra Leonean. If you're from Gambia or Sierra Leone, say hello in the comments. Fourth random fact about me is I am terrified of pigeons. Like, I can't stand them. Like, literally, I would say this is actually a phobia, because if I see a pigeon on the same side of the road as I'm walking, I would cross the road. I actually avoid eating outside restaurants because I'm scared a pigeon would fly on me. I would not go anywhere where there are too many pigeons, like Trafalgar Square or anything in London. You know what's interesting about this as well? My sister also has the same phobia, and I'm actually considering seeing someone about, you know, getting over this phobia I have, because literally I just think about having a child sometimes and how I won't be able to maybe take them to certain parts like the park because of how scared I am of pigeons. On a slightly random note as well, actually, I've noticed, I don't know what it is, but animals in general, I've noticed I'm not really an animal lover. Now, I don't hate animals, I don't mind animals, but I am just one of the last people you would see getting a pet. And if I had to choose a pet to get, it'd probably be a dog. Okay. Fifth random fact about me is I'm actually double jointed, so I can dislocate my shoulder. Well, kind of, not dislocate it literally, but I'll show you guys. Sixth random fact about me is I lived in Grenada, which is in the Caribbean, for 2 years while I was at medical school. I don't know if you guys know one of the Grenadian songs, but it's like, roly poly, I want that bad girl, I want that roly poly, I want that big girl. If you're from Grenada, give me a shout out in the comments. Seventh random fact about me is I'm a very shy person. Now, some people might be surprised by that, but literally I feel more confident speaking in front of a camera than actually speaking to people. And one of the reasons I know, whenever I would go out to social events, especially in the past growing up, I would always try and reach for a glass of wine or something, because you know, alcohol kind of makes you loosen your inhibitions a bit, and sometimes that has led to too much drinking unintentionally, and that has led to bad decisions. Basically all the bad decisions I made in my life, I'm pretty sure alcohol has been involved. Anyway, not to say I love to have a glass of wine here and there. I would drink, you know, if I went to an event or whatever, but I've learned to enjoy alcohol in moderate amounts, because I found I was drinking a little bit too much at social events because I was trying to compensate for how shy and probably socially awkward and just worried about what people think and things like that. Basically, I guess I'm an overthinker. Quick pause. This video, by the way, is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of videos for creative and curious people. If you guys are interested in developing any skills, whether it's entrepreneurial skills, marketing, productivity, Skillshare is definitely the place to go. Please go and check it out. I've got a link in the description box down below. The first 1,000 people that use the link down below would benefit from a free trial of Skillshare. And you know the best part about it? It's only less than $10 a month on an annual subscription thereafter. So I have something called, and I hope I'm saying this correctly because it would be embarrassing when I'm editing this, but it's called, I think it's Tryptophobia. The thing is, I didn't even want to Google how to pronounce it because I didn't even want to see any pictures of it. It's basically when you have a phobia of seeing like clusters of like small dots together or like holes on the wall, and like it's so disgusting. I actually can't deal. Ninth random fact about me is my name's actually Fanta. Like, one of my middle names is Fanta. like literally the drink Fanta. Apparently it's a Sierra Leonean name, and my grandma gave it to me. So yeah, I mean, if you guys know anyone else called Fanta, let me know, because I'm literally the only Fanta I know. 10th random fact about me is I'm self-conscious about my weight. I think this stems from me being a fat kid. I was always that child like, where we about to eat at?
Where we about to eat at?
11th random fact about me is I get a craving to eat sand sometimes. Now, I know this is a weird one, and I really feel like this is fast becoming an embarrassing fact about me video, but I literally had this since I was a child, and actually secretly I would go and eat sand sometimes. Obviously I got older and realized that wasn't normal. And I still get the cravings. Like, I just think, oh my god, this is just like crunchy and yummy and whatever. But I remember when I was in medical school, I found out it could be a symptom of a condition called pica, but I'm not anemic, so I don't have pica. I just for some reason have this weird craving for sand, and I wonder what it's going to be like when I'm pregnant as well. Am I going to be craving more sand, or who knows, detergent? 12th random fact about me is I had a Nigerian movie shot in my house many years ago. So what happened was I was walking around my estate in Lagos, and this van approaches me with this lady, and she's like, oh, is that your house? And I'm like, yes. She's like, oh, okay, do you mind if we use it to shoot a Nigerian movie? I'm like, okay, who's in the movie? And they said Omotola and Genevieve. If you guys don't know, Omotola and Genevieve are quite big actresses in Nigeria, and back then I was obsessed with Nollywood movies. So I was like, what? Ran home, told my dad, my mom was like, my dad was like, oh, that's a bit weird, I don't know if I want like our house on film. Point of the matter is that I ended up convincing them, and I was so happy when I could just sit in and watch Omotola and Genevieve like shooting a movie. I got to see how Nigerian movies are shot, and actually I've always had an interest in filmmaking, as well as like I even used to write scripts in secondary school as well, which some of my friends read. So it's no surprise that I even ended up on YouTube, because I've always had an interest in this part of the world, you know, producing, directing, filmmaking and all of that. Quick interruption, guys. If you guys are interested in filmmaking, whether that's YouTube, Nollywood, Hollywood, Bollywood movies, whatever, and you're interested in starting your journey into film directing, filmmaking, editing, why don't you go and check out this amazing class on Skillshare by this creator called Oliver Astrologo. He's got an amazing class titled Video Editing, Transforming Footage into Evocative Travel Stories. I've taken the class myself, and I think you guys would really enjoy it and find it useful as well. 13th random fact about me is I actually like foot massages. Like, I don't know if that is it foot or feet massages, whatever. I just enjoy it. Like, you know, it just makes me so relaxed. Like, if I go to the spa, I'm getting a foot massage, it just feels, you know, it just feels nice, you know what I mean?
Me to enjoy myself GC style, do you know what I mean? I just want to be me.
14th random fact about me is I really don't like bugs. Like, can't stand spiders, cockroaches, moths, anything that moves that's not human. I don't really like, to be honest. I remember when I was dating my husband at the start, we literally lived 1 hour apart. I found a spider at my house. I was freaking out. Like, I was like, oh my god, I need to move out, I can't stay here. And he literally came all the way to come and kill the spider for me. And I remember thinking, oh my god, I think this is it. Like, I think I found the one. It really meant a lot to me that someone would come and do that for me. 15th random fact about me is I do not do high heels. Like, I'm talking 6 inches, 5 inches. I ain't doing it, okay? Like, I've come to accept it. It's been a very difficult decision for me to accept, but I simply cannot walk very well in them. I look, and they're just so painful. Like, you know the thing, I actually think they look absolutely gorgeous when I see them on, but I've just come to accept that for me, I'm about, you know, the kitten heel life or the flats life. 16th random fact about me is I am 29 years old, and I am Pisces, born in February, and I kind of believe in horoscopes. 17th random fact about me is I hate video calls. Whether it's Zoom, Skype, Instagram Live, anything where I have to look at my face for a prolonged period of time, I'm not really a fan of. And I don't know what it is. I feel like, you know, I just don't like seeing my face for a long period of time, because then I start seeing, you know, flaws, and I don't know what it is. But anyway, I remember me and my husband were long distance for a while, and it used to be an issue for us because he was like, I want to see your face, and I'm like, I really don't want to see my face, so I don't want to see. It was just like a thing. But anyway, thank God we live together now. We don't have to deal with that anymore. Call me on the phone if you need to. I'm actually a texter. I would prefer if you text me and only call me when needed. I really don't like video calls, and even phone calls sometimes. I'm just like, text it if you can. 18th random fact about me is I'm a very sensitive person. Like, not just about my feelings, you know, like I'm the kind of person that I anything you say to me can, you know, I guess touch me either positively really a lot or negatively really a lot. But also not just sensitive about as me as a person, but also sensitive about other people's feelings. Like, I can tell when someone's not feeling happy, or their body language has changed, or if I think they're being dodgy. Like, I'm just pretty good at that. It's almost like I have a sixth sense. And I know I sound crazy right now, but for real. 19th random fact about me is I cannot stand, and you will not catch me eating chicken that has hair on it visible, because to me it just does not sit well with me eating that kind of chicken. So yeah, just count me out. Even chicken, some days I just have days where I'm just like, you know what, this chicken tastes too chicken like, it tastes too much like the animal. So I don't know how to describe that, but if you guys can relate, if somebody can relate to this, please comment down below, because you know, sometimes it's just good to know you're not alone in these things. 20th random fact about me is my favorite color is light blue. I don't even wear a lot of light blue, but just looking at the color just makes me feel so calm and happy. And that's why, you know, my wedding theme was like blue and white. So my bridesmaids wore blue, the venue I used was like light blue, everything, you know, I'm just a blue person. Anyway guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and getting to know me. If you have any questions, or if you want to leave me a nice comment, please do that down below. If you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you guys back for more videos. Thank you guys so much. Bye.